Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. The man that's not really invited to Road to UFC, but he just keeps attending. It's Kit Campbell, mate. Welcome.
Thanks for having me, Mitch. I like
Like
that.
like you're not in the tournament. You're the plus one, but you won't go away.
I put on a good show for the people, man. I'll make it exciting.
Did they tell you before the first one or straight after the first one that you would be back in this capacity?
No, not necessarily. Like we were obviously hoping for a contract. But yeah, it didn't eventuate. So we were sort of like, well, what's going to be next? I wasn't interested in going back to the regional scene, It's sort of like a step backwards from here. So we just pushed for maybe like another shot on the road to UFC and they accepted. They found me the opponent and yeah, here we are.
Did they come to you with another opportunity, or did you guys have to kind of push like, oh, we'll go on the next one if you want?
No, so like there was talk of us coming back after the last one. Like, a few of the head guys that are running the show were like, if you don't get a contract, then we'll have you back on. So, we touched base with them and just said, look, where's everything at? And yeah, we got offered this fight.
Do you think your performance, like they were like, that was too quick and too impressive? I'd like to see him fight more. Do you reckon that got you in trouble by being too good too early?
I'm not too sure. You know what it's like trying to break through into the UFC. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's not the easiest task. So yeah, I'm just blessed to be here. And yeah, it's better than fighting on the regional scene. So I'll do as many of these as it takes to get me that contract.
And talking about the last victory, I mean, we talked about the size of the guy. He looked a little underqualified coming in to fight you, but I mean, a lot of people do when they fight you. What was your sort of assessment on that whole bout?
Look, Shogo, like you can't take away anything from anyone. Like that guy was undefeated. He was knocking out a lot of guys before me. And yeah, he come in trying to knock me out, but it doesn't work against me. You know what I mean? Like if you come in fast, I'll find a way to knock you out before you knock me out. So that's just how it happened for poor old Shogo. But yeah, we're working towards the same thing with this one too, making another statement. I don't, it'll be good to showcase some of my skills a bit longer, like in a 3-round fight or whatever, but we're always looking to make a statement. So, like I said, after the last one, I don't get paid overtime. I want to get the guy out of there quick.
I feel like too with your career, like you've got enough. It's not like you're one of these young kids where they're like, like you're like a 4-0 or something. It's like you've had a career, you've had long fights against other guys. It's like I feel like you're at this stage of your career where it is just like, bro, if it takes you 30 seconds to run through people, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I'll take 30 seconds over 25 minutes any day. Believe me.
And it's weird because we talked about like the UFC last time is you haven't quite made it, but you have, and this one is you the closer, but you still haven't. Like, how does it feel?
I think you said in like our last interview, I'm doing it the hardest way possible, and fucking I am. So, like, it doesn't matter, man. I'm just happy to fucking be here, Like, it's, yeah. At the end of the day, I'm fighting, and it's cool. It's under the UFC banner. I'm getting a taste of what it's like to be in the UFC. So I really can't complain. This event's going to be at the stadium too, which is cool.
Yeah, you're like the Therese Finney of the exhibition bouts in Road to UFC. You know how he kept winning, they just kept coming having him back, and he did like 3 fights in the contender series.
I hope not. I hope this is it.
I mean, I would imagine though, if they threw you another one, you go, let's just go again.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like I'm sort of taking what I can get under the UFC banner, you know what I mean? So if it means I come back for the finals, but I'm not in the final, I'm on another exhibition fight, it is what it is.
Is that
I'm running out of welterweights in China and Asia, so I'll just run through them all.
I was gonna say, are you envisioning, like, realistically, are you envisioning that, like, fuck, they'll probably bring me back for the final for another exhibition bout?
No, look, I've got in my head that the contract's coming after this, but we prepare for the worst, but it's also the best case too. So
And I mean, with this guy, Sung Jong Hong Park, fuck, I'm so racist when I do international fights.
yeah,
How do
he's
you,
got about he's got
yeah,
10 different names. He's very hard to find any footage of. So I found out that on
yeah.
Tapology, he's got his Korean name underneath his actual name. If you punch that into YouTube, everything comes up. Those, yeah.
Yeah,
those alien hieroglyphs.
yeah. I think Don Marfan did a similar thing where he was like, I couldn't find any fights. He's like, I chucked that and that same thing you said, and he's like, and you find it, and it's like it is hard to find footage of your opponents.
Yeah, yeah. I was yeah, I thought maybe if I put that in YouTube, I'll find some footage.
And what's your assessments?
Look, he's very, very good. Um, like he's a good striker. He sort of lacks a bit in the grappling. But he's very, very basic. Like he only really throws the 1-2. It's sort of like a carbon copy MMA fighter. Like he's doesn't shine anywhere, but he's pretty good everywhere. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just do my thing. I'm obviously going to be trying to knock him out, but I reckon, yeah, I can win the fight anywhere it goes. So I'm just going to go in there with an open mind and take it as it comes.
And are you a guy that likes to implement your game plan, or let like see what happens? And like you said, the other guy tried to knock you out, and then you sort of played that game.
Yeah, look, my game plan against Shogo was to just knock him out, and that's sort of the similar game plan I'm going to be having with this fight too. You know what I mean? If it's there, I'll take it. If he tries to wrestle, then I'll defend, and who knows, I might put him on his back for a bit. A fight can go fucking left, right, north, south, east, west, in the matter of like that. So you just got to be prepared for anything and everything.
Have you caught up with any of the other Aussies? Because there's a fair few of us on the card.
Yeah, I've seen Seb, Lawrence. Yeah, the others are here. I just haven't seen them yet. But yeah, it's really cool. I think we're all in a very good position to have a clean sweep. I think there's some very winnable fights, which
Yeah.
is good.
And it's like, and they're all fighting Asian fighters still, so it's a reverse hex card.
Yeah, that's true.
What have you been doing in your in your spare time over there? Like now that it's the second time, obviously I would imagine you're not as sort of, oh, there's the UFC banner. Oh, like it's like I'm sure it's like starting to get a bit more like, okay, no, I'm supposed to be here. So have you mixed up, a bit of sightseeing or anything like that?
We only got in yesterday. When we were here last time, we went and checked out like all the main attractions and that. But yeah, we're just kicking back. Sammy Greco and Tommy Gunn, my grappling coach, they get in about an hour's time. So once we get them, we'll probably go check out the city a bit and yeah, we're just killing time really. There's not much I can eat or anything right now, so I'm just currently water loading and yeah, just eating these PI meals, which are pretty boring, but it is what it is. I just sit around watching the boys pig out.
How's the weight cut going this time?
Yeah, good. We're on track. Same as last time. Weight cut for me is never an issue, even though I do cut a fair bit, but I do it easily. I'll never miss weight.
Have you ever missed weight?
Never, no.
Jeez, fucking pro. How's the rest of the team going, man? Jakey Matthews doing real well. How is everyone?
Yeah, Jake's doing awesome. He's hoping for a spot on the Perth card. They're just yeah, they're just being pretty slow there, the UFC, with trying to match him. So I don't know really who there will be for him. Like obviously he's wanting to crack into the top 15, top
Mm.
10 scenario there. So like we've thrown a few names. He called out Gilbert Burns after his last fight, but I don't think that's going to come about. I think Vicente Luque would be a great one for him. But also I don't know what his movements are. So yeah, I hope he gets on Perth. Um, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But otherwise, yeah, he's doing really well. He's killing it.
Or if you perform well enough, you and Jakey Matthews, UFC in Perth, just fight each other.
Right, the crowd would love that one. We'll put on a fucking performance. Sure, big
And
smash meat butts.
what's the sort of family and friends sort of, because I would imagine that getting the victory on Road to UFC, they're like, congrats, you're in the UFC, you've won in the UFC, and you kind of have to be like, yeah, but no, but like, are they excited for you? Does everyone know what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's pumped that I'm here, but yeah, it's like that. They're like, oh, so when's the contract coming? I'm like, fuck, mate, I don't know. Like it's hard trying to explain to people, oh, you're in the UFC now. Well, yeah, I am. I'm under the UFC banner, but I'm haven't, signed that contract. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it just once I'm actually in there, it'd be cool just to know that I'm in. Have my sort of set fights, like you're on a 3 or 4 fight contract, and just knowing that what's to come. You know, you're not because after this fight, like it'll be like last time. I go back, I'm sort of like, all right, what now? You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like what's the go? Fucking back defend my title on Hex or you know.
Yeah, it is actually like now I think about it, it is actually a really shitty situation because contenders Dana White's right there. Like, and after the show, you know whether you're signed or not. You just they could be like, oh, amazing kit. That's the best fight I've ever seen in my life. Anyway, see ya.
So yeah, that's sort of like what it was last time, you know. And it was I got back home and it was like, yeah, what now?
Mm.
I reckon if that fight was on the contender series, you know, Dana would have signed me then and there, 100%.
Oh,
I know he would have.
oh, without a
You know
doubt.
what I mean?
Is there a bit of you that goes, ooh, I gotta jump on the mic and say something.
Yeah, look, I tried last time, you know, I called for my shot on the UFC Shanghai against my original opponent, and he's actually been signed. He's
Oh, really?
he's he's fighting tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
so have a fight on me. So yeah, I'm probably better off just get on the mic and start abusing all the Chinese, telling me to get on. And
Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. Mate, give us a prediction for the fight.
first round knockout,
Ooh, okay, now that you're getting so good at first round knockouts, give me the seconds and the minute.
minute 30, first round.
I'm gonna keep this in the vault if that pays off. Mate, super excited for you on the weekend, but it really just does feel like business as usual for you. You've got one more little hurdle to go, and I reckon this might be the magic one, mate.
I hope so, you're Mitch. I hope you're right.
Enjoy the weight cut, brother.
Thank you, brother. Always good chatting to you.
See you soon.